What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I have another pair of Air Jordan 1s to review, and this is the Air Jordan 1 Craft. I think people have been calling this the handcrafted, but I guess Jordan Brand decided to call these the Craft for the official name. The reception of this model hasn't been that great. These released yesterday in my home country, and I was able to cop a pair in my size, but it was not difficult at all because none of them sold out. I mean, like the larger sizes did sell out, but I expect those sizes to restock very soon. And normally when Jordan 1s release, at least like this year, basically every single pair sold out instantly, and then they kind of restocked after like half an hour, even if they flopped. But I can guarantee you that this is probably going to be the biggest flop of the year because, well, at least where I live, they're just sitting. Nobody wants them. There's basically like a full-size run online. There's like full-size runs in stores everywhere. So I don't know. I don't have anything against this model. It's just that I think people are growing kind of tired of just these like basic colorways from Jordan Brand, because we've seen a lot of fire colorways from Jordan this year. And again, I think this pair is pretty dope. It's very different and new, but still, I'm not really sure if this is an essential colorway for people out there. But anyways, let's dive right into the shoe. So as the name of the shoe suggests, this does give off some vibes of like, handcrafted. I mean, this is built in a factory in China, but like, it's funny saying that, but they have some elements reminding you of that sort of like craft vibe, I guess, because let's start with the stitching here. So Jordan Brand decided to do that kind of like white stitching across the eye stay area as well as the overlays. For that matter, the overlays are constructed using these kind of like nubuck material, which is pretty smooth. It is quite nice. I wouldn't say it's anything like premium or whatnot, but I guess they chose this kind of like Archeo brown colorway to give off that sort of like premium vibe, or almost like a dress shoe vibe, I guess. So that overlay extends all the way to the front of the shoe on the toe cap area, and once again, it is quite smooth. As you can see, it's got some colors changed to it, but it's nothing like new. It's just basically what we've been seeing on a lot of Jordan 1 models over and over. And for the eye stay, they use this kind of like deep green color, which I think this is pretty cool. I like the color that they've chose to use on this eye stay area. And for the mid panel, it is quite wrinkled, but it's not supposed to be tumbled or anything like that. It is in this, I guess, like this sail colorway, some sort of like off-white type of colorway for the side panel. And the leather is just your regular Jordan 1 leather, nothing too special. And then you also have that Nike swoosh done in that kind of like black nubuck material here as well, and it is also very smooth to the touch. And as we've seen on the prototype model recently, this does also have that kind of like what is this 3M reflective material stitched onto the side and some other parts of the shoe. As you can see here, it's all done in silver with, once again, the stitching that is very, very visible here. And then for the collar of the shoe, you've got the wing flap stitched onto the side, once again using that brown nubuck material. And then interestingly, we see a patch, the Wings logo patch here, with the printing done in black, and then against like this kind of like brownish canvas or fabric sort of material here on the side. And I think this is probably like the second time we've seen like a Wings logo patch that we've seen recently, because the only pair that I can remember right now is are the pine greens. Was it from last year, I believe? Not a lot of people kind of like that detail, but I think this looks far better than what we've seen on the pine greens, but that's just my opinion. And then here on the back side of the shoe, you got this nice heel counter all done in this kind of like violet or sort of like plum color on the back side, with the very visible white stitching all across it. And here for the actual collar of the shoe, you've got this black leather, quite nicely padded, nothing too special here on the top of the shoe. And then the medial side is basically the same deal. And then here on the toe box, you got your regular Air Jordan 1 toe box, all done in that sail color leather once again. And then you got the perforated holes. And interestingly, as we've seen on the prototype model, you've got this piping with the 3M reflective material. So it will kind of like shine when you flash your light against it. So it is a pretty interesting detail. And then on the center, you got the flat black cotton laces partially laced onto the shoe. And then you got your regular Air Jordan 1 nylon tongue, all done in black. And again, this is very thickly padded. As you can see, it's very, very plush and smooth. So as you can see, you can get a lot of comfort when you wear these. And then for the tongue tab, you got this black nylon tongue tab with the Nike Air logo embroidered in this kind of like bright orange color. And I guess that makes the shoe kind of pop. So it is an interesting detail. And then this pair comes with that very interesting two-part lace where the bottom part is done in that black color, and then you've got the orange part here for the top section of the laces. I'm not really sure how I feel about this lace. I don't know. If I were to rock these, I think I would just use the black laces just in general, because I don't know. It just kind of bothers me that, you know, they used this kind of bright color for no reason on this pair. And then this pair also comes with 2 extra sets of laces. I think Jordan Brand has been very, very generous with extra laces. So it does come with that classic, just, you know, black cotton laces here. And then another set is the sail laces. And I think I've seen pictures online with the sail laces swapped out for these. And I think actually the sail laces look best. They have like a very classic and kind of like toned down look. And I think that was what Jordan Brand was aiming for, sort of like class and kind of like that premium vibe. Because as I mentioned, the front section of the shoe kind of reminds me of like a dress shoe in some sort of way because of the material and the color that they've chose to use. I'm not saying that this model is in any way like premium or whatnot. Again, this is not handcrafted in any way. But yeah, for the midsole, we've got that typical Air Jordan 1 midsole in this sail color. Nothing too special there. And then we got the black outsole with the traction pad in the forefoot area, as well as the Nike branding in the middle. So the other side of the shoe is basically the same deal. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Almost hit the back side. That was just funny. But anyways, there's really nothing too special about this model. I'm not really sure why people are hating on these. I think they're pretty dope, but you know, it's not an absolute necessity. So I guess these shoes will probably hit the outlets at the rate that they're selling. For that matter, I'm not really sure if they're even selling at all. But what I'm going to do is that I'm probably going to have to return this pair and see if they go on sale, or if I could use some like in-store credit for some other offline stores, try to get them for a very cheap price later on down the road. I did want to mention that the QC on this pair is not impressive at all. For my pair, I've been quite lucky with my Air Jordan pickups this year. It's just that, man, look at this. Like, it looks like somebody pissed glue on my pair. And I don't know, I just can't do that. You know, when there's like a plethora of pairs sitting around everywhere, I don't know. I wouldn't pay the full retail for this kind of shitty QC. So it might be just my pair, but I'm just kind of trying to see if I could get a better pair later on for a cheaper price. And I think there's really nothing wrong with that. The reason why I don't want to keep this pair right now is that I recently checked the 2022 lineup, the mock-up lineups for next year, and it seems like we're gonna get a lot of fire Jordan 1s next year if they hold true to the mock-ups. I guess like the yellow toes are gonna be fire. I think the gray and the starfish pair are gonna be really fire as well. So what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to keep my already bloating collection as slim as possible. Try to save up some cash just in case I struck out on some pairs. I'll try to pick up some pairs for a reasonable price. So yeah, I'm just trying to save up some money as well as just kind of maintain a nice, you know, space for extra pairs to pick up. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, that's basically it. And then, you know, wearability wise, I don't think there's really anything wrong with this pair. You can probably pull this pair off with actually like a pair of khakis with a shirt, because I think that's really what Jordan Brand has been intending to do with this pair. It looks like I don't know, not to be funny or anything, but it looks like an old man's shoe, just judging by all the colors used, which, I mean, there's really nothing wrong. It's just kind of, you know, it gives off that vibe. So you could, I guess you can kind of dress up in this pair. I think there's really nothing wrong with that, because we've seen plenty of Jordan 1s where you can just wear comfortably with your athletic wear, but yeah, that's about it. And then resale wise, I haven't checked the resale price on these. I would be surprised if there's any sort of premium on this model. I would not pay resale for this particular pair. We've seen far better Jordan 1s this year, and there's really no reason to pay extra money for this. I mean, I'm probably gonna pick this pair up for like a far discounted price. I'm not gonna pay full retail for this, and that's just my opinion. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and sorry about the background falling down. That's just funny. But anyways, that's it for today. I have another pair of shoes sitting around in my room to review, and also I did want to mention that I hit on the Belugas yesterday. Thank God I hit on those. Gosh, like Adidas, like, you know, loves to bless me with these hype Yeezys at the end of the year. Last year I got the Breads for retail. Now this year it's the Belugas. They're coming on the way, so stay tuned for that, and I'll be pushing more content really, really soon. Thanks for watching.